What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. I'm sure that you guys saw the pictures, and if you didn't see the picture, you probably saw the video. I couldn't watch the video myself of the guy that was set on fire in Lagos for stealing. At first, it was reported that it's a 7-year-old boy that tried to steal Gary, and people were outraged all over the world. As a mom, as a dad, as a human being, this is not something that you can just swallow, you know? And then the police came out and said that it didn't happen in Lagos. A lawyer came out and said that he's not a 7-year-old, that he's a professional thief who stabbed a woman while trying to steal her phone and her purse. And the woman is now at the hospital. Now, the truth of the matter is, whatever this person was trying to steal, be it a cell phone or Gary or purse, whatever it is, this right here, this is not right. We all know those that are stealing millions and billions of our money. In fact, when we see them, we salute them, we honor them, we make them chairmen and chairwomen at our weddings, at our church events. But if a common man steals a cell phone, this is what he gets? What's the point of having the police or the court?
Having said that, one of the reasons why people do this is because sometimes the police is not reliable. And I'm not blaming them. Sometimes the thieves are better armed than the police. You report cases to the police and they don't do anything about it.
Police station, innocent Namako.
I've heard that a lot of people have been stabbed at this particular place where this man was trying to rob the woman. That's why people are taking laws into their hands.
Getting to 10 years now when they begin to attack here. When they see people where they go, some they go take knife, cut the head. The day where they harm me, they be almost 6 men with big cutlass. I begin to run. The next I see a knife, bang! They just cut my neck. This is where you see here, almost 3 years I carry this wound. Start coming out to find anything to eat.
They nearly caught me with cutlass. I run close to the other side. I fall down. They still pursue me again.
And please, I'm not justifying jungle justice. It is absolutely wrong.
If everybody should start killing anybody that does something wrong, that's how we will kill each other, finish. Again, I'm not saying that whatever he did was right, but we should not take laws into our own hands. And why do they call it jungle justice? A justice that only targets the common people. I can't wait for when the common people will go and attack the big men and women that are actually stealing our money. I bet you many of those people that were standing there that they had no idea the full details of whatever this guy did. All they had to do was to tell them, oh Jaleni, he's a thief. And they will all start saying, kill him. Meanwhile, we've seen cases where the person was actually innocent, but the crowd would not even ask for their side of the story. You guys remember the ALU 4, right? The 4 University of Port Harcourt students that were killed in broad daylight in ALU, who were accused of stealing a laptop. And at the end of the day, we found out that these guys did not steal anything, yet the crowd already wasted their lives just because there was nobody in the crowd that could stand for what is right. Now, if we continue to ignore jungle justice in Nigeria and we just walk away or drive on because we are afraid of what the crowd may do to us, you know the day it will be someone close to you, you won't know because you will just drive on, you will just walk on. Don't be surprised that after killing this guy, many of these people that were in this video, in these pictures, they will go to church or mosque to go and pray. And how can you tell people that God loves them after you just killed a fellow human being? The reason it's still happening till today is because no one has been penalized for jungle justice. Once we start arresting people for jungle justice, no one would repeat this. But again, you guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just giving a room. Moving on to the Gambia. My dear, when is the presidential election? Not be this December? This December, right? I thought as much. So why is Yaya Jammeh just submitting his candidacy? Gambians, you know, this man has no regards for you at all. We already know that he would run. I mean, if he's been there for 22 years, I don't think that he wants to leave. But the fact that he would wait until a month to the election before he would declare his candidacy, before he would submit his candidacy, shows you how he's not accountable to anybody or even respect the law of the country. That is not correct. That is not correct. The ridiculous thing is how he went to file his nomination papers with an entourage. Actually, this is bigger than an entourage, you know. He had all the party officials, the district chiefs, municipal and area council officials, all his supporters, civil servants, everybody that is benefiting from his self-absorbed government. He took that his big bulletproof vehicle, you know, so he could wave to people on his way to submit his candidacy. He went with his wife. It was a big party. They were dancing as they went to the IEC just to announce to us that Jammeh will be running for the 5th time, as in 5th time. I'm telling you, every election for the last 22 years, this man's name has been on the ballot papers. And of course, course, he came in through a coup. So you understand, eh? And as usual, Jermaine reminded us that everything that he's doing, that he's being directed and he's being led by Allah. Eh? Listen to what he said. He said, I would only listen to God for guidance. No matter what people say about me, I'm not moved. Woo! You know, that includes you calling the world, no matter what you say about this, every one of you on keeping it true, the man is not moved. And then he said that I don't listen to anybody because I know what is important. This is between me and the Almighty Allah. I said, Astara Gafurulai. This is heresy. Astara Gafurulai on your behalf. For those that don't know the meaning of Astara Gafurulai, it means God will forgive him. Isn't it interesting that we Africans, we like to use God as an excuse for our own selfish endeavors and the wrongdoings that we knowingly commit? By the way, Nollywood actors and actresses go to Gambia for tourism. You guys know that Gambia is a very beautiful country, right? Like seriously, Gambia is very beautiful, very, very beautiful. I can't wait to go there myself. I'm just waiting for Jermaine to step down. I'm catching the next flight. Anyway, but the thing is, because Jermaine likes celebrities, especially Nollywood celebrities and our musicians, I've heard that sometimes he would actually fly them into Gambia and he would welcome them very well, make them comfortable, and as a matter of fact, sometimes he would take them on tour by himself, like he would be their personal tour guide. Recently, a Nigerian celebrity uploaded this video on her Facebook page. She wrote, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yaya AJJ Jermaine Babili Mansa, he is the man of the people. And she added, trust me, like she wants us to trust her because she has met Jermaine, he treated her very well, and she wants us to know that Jermaine is the man of the people. Chai, my sister, you know, too, a very beautiful, very, very beautiful lady. You know, I'm very happy for you. You know how you have this audience with Mr. President, you go on a tour with him. Very happy, and I'm very, very happy for your success. But I don't know if you've noticed, just because Jermaine likes you doesn't mean that he's treating his people well. You have to read some of those comments. Woo, by Gambians.
Would Gambians campaign for Buhari during your election? Lady, please respect yourself. If you had taken time to mingle with the local populace instead of staying in your state-sponsored luxury hotel or riding in your state-sponsored fancy vehicle, you would have known that you're dealing with nobody but a murderous dictator. Whoa! I've lost all respect for you. Do you know of all the things he's done to the Gambian people? I suggest that you stay away from Gambian politics for its people's sanity. Okay, I can't read this one. They are calling the woman prostitute. I feel sorry for you. He will sacrifice you to win the elections.
These are what Gambians are saying, Father. Put back the photo of the woman. So I just wanted you to know that, you know, I do. Meanwhile, opposition parties in Gambia have merged together to produce just one candidate, which I think is smart. In the meantime, Gambia has officially notified the United Nations that they're leaving the ICC, the International Criminal Court. And they said that it would take a year to process the request for it to come into effect. I don't know why it has to take a year. Meanwhile, Russia has also announced that it's leaving the ICC. Let me know what you think about that. I'm really looking forward though to what will happen next month in the Gambia with this election. A lot of Gambians are saying 22 years of Jermaine is enough. Some people like him, obviously, from what you've seen in the video. And I know that a lot of our celebrities in Nigeria, they like him. He treats them well. But again, you guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to South Africa. Oh, Father! Did anybody see that video of two white men torturing a black guy in a coffin? No, who? Please don't beg me. I said don't beg me. Charlie, why? They beat this guy up. They put him in a coffin. They threatened to pour petrol on him and set him ablaze. And they threatened to put a snake in the coffin with the guy. And then they tried to close up the coffin with him inside. Father, play me some uyelele. Siyelele mama, uhelele yo. The ridiculous thing is the fact that they had the nerves to film themselves doing this. Like really, some people are really bold. The story is that this guy was going somewhere and he decided to take a shorter route, a shortcut, and that put him on their property. So he was walking on their property and this is what they did to him.
They accusing me of trespassing, and then from there on they started asking me questions and beating me up. So I had to run away from there. They chased me away with these two trucks. The other one was on the other side, the other one was running. So they called got me there, they beat me up.
Give me one more uyelele. Do we need anybody to tell us that this is racially motivated? If that was a white person that stepped on their property, they would just say, hey, this is a private property, and the person will be going. But they feel like, how dare a black person step on our property? You can trust my South African people. They've been protesting left and right. In the meantime, the two men have been arrested, they were taken to court, and they would be sentenced in January. And speaking of trespassing, this whole thing still, it bothers me. Who is really trespassing in South Africa? I'm not saying anything, but hey, these are white men saying that a black person is trespassing on their property in a black man's country. I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm not saying that white people don't have the right to own properties in South Africa, but let's talk about who is really trespassing in South Africa. Haba! Making me upset. Seriously, racial discrimination in South Africa is still very much alive, and that is sad. Very, very sad. This is 2016, almost 2017. My people, it is time for us to get past this racial discrimination in South Africa. But again, you guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So last week Thursday was Governor Ayo Fayoshe's 56th birthday. Yeah, so happy birthday, my uncle, my favorite person. But in case you don't know what people are saying, you know, people, they like to talk big mouth. Enemies of progress, big mouth. You know, they've been talking. I just want to make sure that you know what people are saying, not me. But a lot of people were wondering why in the world you were going on the streets distributing cake and 200 naira. Uncle, hello duty. What is the meaning of handing people 200 naira? What would I do? Now, a lot of people don't see anything wrong in what he did, and in fact, a lot of people like him because of that. They call him the man of the people. But you need to teach people how to fish instead of distributing half or 1/4 of a fish among 20 people. Records has shown that in Nigeria, a lot of our officials, they will steal billions of naira, and then they will distribute like 10,000 naira among people, and then we say they are good people. Oh, he's a good governor, she's a good minister. Hey, somebody has stolen and chopped money. Now they are handing the people of Ekiti 200 naira. What an insult. This man should create jobs. Teachers have not been paid. A lot of workers have not been paid for months, but you are distributing 200 naira. Honestly. Of course, Fayoshe is not the only one that has embezzled money, but Nigerians like to celebrate criminals in position of authority. Like I said, if somebody steals a cell phone, they would lynch the person. But we like to celebrate those that are actually stealing big money. Anyway, I said all this just to wish my favorite uncle a happy birthday. Uncle Fayoshe, you know, do well. Happy birthday to you, Daddy. You guys now don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it true. So before I read the emails today, I'd like to first of all apologize. I made a terrible mistake in my last episode when I was talking about the Ghanaian election. President John Mahama took over power in 2012 when Atta Mills died. It was not 2010. And Atta Mills only had 6 months left, not 2 years like I said. And I cannot believe that Koledo was standing right here when I was saying those things. If you know how much I'm paying this guy, if you know how much, you should be ashamed of yourself. So I really apologize about that. So before I leave, I'd like to read just a couple of emails. And the first one is from Olai Tambakari. And he says, hi Adeola. The Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria failed to issue certificates and pin numbers to graduating nursing students, which would enable them to apply for jobs. A set of students wrote the national nursing exams in October of 2015. The result was out in February of this year, but the certificate and the pin numbers from NMC is still not out till today. The students contributed money to send representatives to Abuja office of the NMC, but they got no attention. It is now becoming so rampant to delay the issuing of certificates, including in universities. Please help to treat this hidden and silent problem. Can you imagine finishing your final exams since October of last year? This is November. That's more than a year ago, and you still don't have your pin number or your certificate to show for it, for you to apply for a job. Why do we do this to ourselves in Nigeria? And it's not like these students are owing anything. A lot of these students, by the way, their parents spent their last dime to send them to school. Now, for the last 1 year plus, they are just sitting at home. They are not able to work or take care of their parents. This is not fair. I hope that somebody is watching me from the NMC. You need to do something about this. It's not right. And for those students, I can't imagine what you've been going through, but please don't give up. Hopefully somebody will attend to you very soon. And the last email that I will read is from Israel. He says, "Hi Adeola, my name is Israel and I actually live in Israel. My parents are from the Igbo land in Enugu. You said people call you a Yoruba prostitute. Actually, I'm an Igbo man and I don't think that you're a prostitute, and I love and enjoy your show, but I think that Biafra needs to be free. I'll be glad if you read this message on your video. God bless." Thank you so much, Israel. I really appreciate you watching and taking the time to write, and thank you very much for the compliments. Thank you so much for writing. All right guys, that's all the time that I have for emails today. Please keep sending your emails to adeola.kipnero@gmail.com.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out!
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin First Start, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.